Hello and welcome back students. In this video we are going to model a powertrain. The purpose of the powertrain modeling is to understand the data related to the batteries, motor parameters and the forces acting on the vehicle. So these are the outputs what we have got from powertrain modeling. The numbers of cells in the series and parallel which will be useful for designing the battery pack. Then to estimate how the resistive force are acting on the vehicle based on the input of our velocity profile. The variations of the wheel speed and the motor speed requirement are based on the effective gear ratios. For batteries, battery power requirements, battery current requirements, battery C rating, state of charge, how state of charge is remaining in our battery pack after one complete cycle. The battery capacity in ampere hours and watt hours. Here are the variations. If you see the variation of the wheel speed and the wheel torque for a given velocity input, this is the wheel speed and the torque required at wheel. So the torque required at the wheel is around 200 Newton meters and the wheel speed is around 600 RPMs. After effective gear ratios, this is the speed and the torque which we require from our motor. So our motor should be capable of giving 50 Newton meter of torque, around 3800 RPM for a specified gear ratio. This is how the aerodynamic forces is according to the velocity profile input given to the vehicle, and this is the acceleration force. The velocity profile input given to our model is this, which we got from Optimum lab, which you will be learning after in this course. So this is how the aerodynamic force is according to our input, as aerodynamic force is proportional to the square of the velocity. So it gives similar shape to the velocity profile input which we have given. This is the acceleration force. The force is negative, shows the strong deceleration. As you can see here, the speed has dropped from 50 to 30 kilometers per hour. There is a strong deceleration, and 60 to around 38 again there is a strong deceleration. So the values in the negative shows the strong deceleration and the positive values shows the strong acceleration. The gradient force is 0 as there is no slope, and the rolling resistance is constant as it does not depend on the velocity input, or we can say rolling resistance is independent of vehicle speed. This is the battery current which we require from the given input or the profile input. So it requires around 200 amperes of battery pack, and the battery C rate should be around 8C. The cell which we have used to estimate the battery C rate and the battery current is the Cocum cell, which is capable of 31 amperes and has continuous current of 8C, and maximum C rate is 15C, which nominal voltage is 3.6 volts. It is the same cell which we have modeled previously. The state of charge remaining after completing the complete cycle is around 96%. So 4% of the charge is used in one complete cycle. If we want to change the vehicle parameters like rolling resistance coefficient or the coefficient of drag, frontal area, gear ratios and others, so instead of opening every sub block and changing the parameters, we can easily change by going into modeling. Click on Model Explorer, Model Workspace, the powertrain model. Here we have already defined the parameters. So these are all the parameters like tire radius, gross vehicle mass, coefficient of rolling resistance, slope, frontal area, coefficient of drag, gear ratios, transmission efficiency. So we can easily change all the parameters from here initially from the source and run it again. So this makes the model more simple and easier to run every time. So to give the velocity profile input, which we have shown earlier from the optimum lab, which we have obtained like this profile. If you want to give input for model, first of all we have to obtain the data from this graph. For this, click on the add-on button, search for grab it and open the first one. I have already installed this, so I will open the folder, click on grabit.m and run that file. One window will open and you can load the image and you will load it and we will load it. This is the graph which we have obtained from our optimum lab. We have to calibrate the x and the y axis. So click on the origin of x axis, just click it and enter the value as 0. And the max value as x axis is 60. Click on the origin of y axis and give it 10 and max value which is 65. Once we have calibrated the x and the y axis, we have to grab the points. So click on grab points and start grabbing it. How many points we require, we can estimate that by clicking closer to it. So follow the profile and follow it, and here we can see the preview of how we are grabbing the data points. So after you complete whole profile, just click on grab point again and here we can see the data which we have obtained. We can save it as mat file and also rename the file. So I have already obtained the data points and I have stored it as data 002 mat file. We have taken Formula Student Competition team data. When we talk about commercial vehicle, we can follow the standard profiles like FTP 75 or WLTC, etc. So I have one profile here in CSV format. So if you want to load this profile in our profile, so just double click on it and save it as a numeric matrix file and click on the import selection. So here we can see we have loaded FTP 75. In our model, go to from workspace block, put here FTP 75, click on apply and OK and run the model. So I will click here. And we can see the value of 60 because our first profile was for 60 seconds, but this profile is for 1875 seconds. So to change the value, click on modeling, go to model explorer, model workspace and change the time here to 1875 seconds. The profile limit is for 17.5. So just reinitialize from the source and we run it again. And here we can see the profiles, how the FTP 75 is. The wheel speed requirements, the wheel torque requirements, after certain gear reduction, the motor torque requirement and motor speed requirement from our motor or from your motor. And similarly, we can see the current variations, battery C rate requirements and motor power requirements. So to start the modeling, click on New button